Iris, run a systems check.
Processing. My consciousness is in complete control of this physical unit. Core air functions are unaffected.
Excellent. We can't have the place burned down just because you felt like a walk, can we?
That would be inadvisable.
Cold intelligence with a tough outer casing. It's like looking in a mirror, almost.
Oh, look. Another evil genius who thinks the world's their chessboard. I'm not impressed.
I don't need you to be impressed, merely obedient. Stand aside while I work.
Yeah, I don't think so. This is my turf, you hear?
You mistake me, Mr. Barracuda. Your home, your empire, the gun in your hand. I can take it all whenever I want.
It is a nice piece, but if you really think you can take it, I dare you to try.
I suppose you think you're very clever, Mr. Barracuda.
I'm as shocked as you. Who could have guessed that gun was a decoy with a Patriot homing beacon inside?
This is your final warning. I'm playing a far greater game than you know.
You geniuses think you're above the rest of us, but whatever you can do with a whole army, I can do myself.
You and me, we are on even ground. And if you come at me again, I'll put you in it.
None of your secrets are safe from Agent X.
I want that intruder found and distracted quickly. Minions, locate and distract that intruder right now! I need you to locate Agent X and then distract him.
Research has begun. Your scientists have discovered something. A scheme has succeeded. An intruder has given us their secrets. Your minions are in combat.
Thought our last conversation left things clear between us.
I quite agree. I told you to stay out of my way. Now I've shown you why.
Yeah? You think you're tough? Hitting me where I live? Well, how's this? I'm hitting you where you live.
Do you think it was wise to tell me you were coming?
Of course I do. You think you're clever, but you can't outsmart a storm. You see.
I want that intruder found and killed! I warned you that there would be a cost to getting in my way.
Oh, did you now? Because I just got a clear picture of what you're capable of. What did you get?
I sent your soldiers packing.
With all kinds of valuable intel? I won't take you down tomorrow, but I will be coming. Till then.
Mr. Barracuda. And here I'd hoped you were enjoying retirement. Crime doesn't suit you.
Can't get rid of me that easily. You put the king in check, but you should have gone for mate.
As I understand it, in chess, the king's sole purpose is to wait for his turn to die.
That's right. You and I both know that it all starts with the pawns. So keep out of my way, or I'll take yours.
About time.
We captured a minion.
Geniuses. Treating the world like a game, while the rest of us are putting in work.
You really don't like people like me, do you, Mr. Barracuda?
I built an empire, brought people together, did good business. What have you done?
It's not what I've done, it's what I will do.
Well, I can tell you what you're gonna do next. Die. I'm gonna make sure of it myself.
Daunting adversary. Your minions are in combat.
I'm down. That doesn't mean I'm out.
Side story begun.
Join me? I appreciate the offer, Mr. Barracuda, but what can you do that I can't?
I've got the connections you don't. Could really speed things up here.
I can't deny you've fought well. Fine, we'll begin immediately.
Hold up. My cred's shot. I won't be any use to you until we restore my name.
We, is it? Very well. We'll rebuild your legend. Eli Barracuda Jr., my right hand.
A criminal network has been upgraded.
Liberty's light shines through any darkness.
I'm impressed, Mr. Barracuda. You've delivered on your promises to me better than my own minions could.
That's a low bar. Can't be surprised when I hop right over it.
You'll find I don't tolerate arrogance in my subordinates. Nonetheless, my organization could use your skills.
That's what I like to hear. we're gonna make a whole lot of money together.
And much more than that, Mr. Barracuda. So much more.
I'm a man of honor, and if you are too, you'll stay in your lane and out of my territory. Operate elsewhere.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I need the same resources, and now you're in the way.
Then we're at an impasse, and I know of only one way to settle it.
I'd warn you not to underestimate me. But you're not the first, and you won't be the last. Ready yourself.
A criminal network has been upgraded. Your scientists have made a breakthrough.
I admit I'm a little disappointed. I expected a bigger fight from someone of your caliber.
Then you've disappointed me. You should have been expecting a smarter fight.
What do you mean? Have you...
Did you really think emptying your base of forces wouldn't be exploited by my best student?
You diabolical fiend! Prepare for attack!
This might give you gas. What do you need? Task.
The loyalty Jubei inspires is admirable, but clearly not enough. Now where is your master?
You'll never find him.
I will once you give me his location.
He moves like the wind he is, and when he doesn't hear from me, his silence is the calm before the storm.
Then I'll just have to snuff that storm out before it gets here, with or without your help.
New side story available.
You've been busy interfering in business. That is none of your concern.
As have you.
You got my student. That makes it my business.
You should have stayed out of my way then. I know where you are, and I'm coming for you.
Your confidence is refreshing. But can your people protect themselves as well as you can?
Nailing Jubei down is proving more difficult than anticipated. The old man is always a step ahead.
It doesn't help that Hammer and Anvil are also collecting their own clues about his whereabouts.
Yes, that... What did you say?
Oh, Hammer and Anvil are collecting data about his location too.
And Hammer and Anvil are peons compared to him. Let's capture those fools and interrogate them instead.
Been triggered. started in your rear.
You've been able to track his movements for significant periods of time. How? Speak, and this is all over.
We disabled his wind-walking ability?
Ah, I'd suspected it was possible. How did you do it?
He was traumatized by losing a dance contest in his youth, and he loses all focus when he hears soul bossa nova.
Then he has both no chance and no taste. Eliminate this peon and find my Quincy Jones vinyl collection.
A trap has been triggered. Research has begun.
I am the wind that kills. Face me!
Sound the alarms. Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss. Training has stalled.
I can't believe it. You defeated me. But you spared me.
You are both skilled and a man of honor. I can use both.
You honor me with your request, but I'm unable to accept at this time. I'm a teacher without students.
If you are willing to teach my people your ways, I can help you find your students and start a new dojo here.
You honor me with your willingness. I await your call to service like a graceful dancer awaiting a music cue. You have proven that our alliance is both honorable and profitable.
I'm pleased that instead of competing for domination, we are conquering together.
And I finally have a dojo and students worthy of my goals.
As long as none of your students rise up against you the way you once did in your youth, we'll be fine.
I've learned much wisdom since then. When I find those with both talent and fire, I kill them in their sleep. Huh?
I feel like we're not alone.
We're in the middle of your evil lair, surrounded by henchmen. We're not.
No, fool! I mean forces. More diabolical and more dangerous than a minion are lining me up in crosshairs.
Like that guy on our sensors who keeps saying he's out to bag the biggest game of all.
Exactly. That's a force to be reckoned with. And we shall reckon it with employee benefits. Hire that man!
A trap has been triggered.
You are someone of great power and distinction, but not of strategy.
Does that mean you reject my offer?
It's amusing you think we'd ever be allies when we're meant for greater things. Ready yourself and your people.
What is that supposed to mean?
Sir Daniel Ernest Hemingway, at your service. Ready or not, here I come.
Your minions are in combat.
Evil leaves no survivors. Track down and kill that intruder.
Hemming boons the name, hunting's the game.
Your minions are in combat.
Timing. Game's up. By Jove! The hunter has become hunted.
I'm not hunting you, I'm beating you. This is you defeated.
No hunter is ever defeated, for no hunt ever truly ends.
Doesn't it end once you take down your prey? Kind of like I did to you just now.
Technicalities. You've won this day. I honor our skirmish until the day I move in for the final kill.
Task complete.
Minion,
Yes, boss.
did you or anyone else schedule a plant placement here?
No, boss. This one placed itself there, muttering something about how the prey will prey today.
Well, that's not suspicious at all. I will investigate this completely normal plant with violence.
Isn't it? This is
Listening in.
a henchman is in danger.
I need to stay fresh to stay frosty.
Your hen
Well, that wasn't exactly Queensberry rules there, now was it?
A henchman has recovered. A small fire has started in your lair.
On my way.
It's been a smashing hunt. Oh, my admiration for you as my prey has grown by leaps and bounds.
I'll admit you've impressed me as well. You know your way around a fight.
Not a fight, a hunt. Oh, but this hunt is coming to a close. The coup de grace is near. But for whom?
There are only two ways this ends. I could use your talents, or I can bury them.
Then the tables have turned, and I have become the prey.
It seems that way. Does that make you the most dangerous game?
Let's find out, shall we? Send your best, all of them. You'll need them. Ready or not, Here I come.
Find and capture that intruder. It looks like Mahjong remains the most dangerous game after all, but I think you'll prove useful.
Yes, and it would appear I am now to face my own cage.
Perhaps, perhaps not. You can't be let back into the wild, but you may prove useful yet.
Ah! I appear to be in a spot of bother.
New side story available. An agent has been subdued and captured.
A loss. But another agent will pick up where that one left off.
Oh, smashing! An absolutely smashing hunt. If this keeps up, oh, I'm with you till the end.
I'm not sure how I feel about not killing them.
Nonsense! They'll come back stronger, and you'll be stronger to hunt them again. Win-win!
It's a win when they're dead, too.
The hunt truly never ends. And to show you my appreciation, please accept this gift. Indeed.
A brand new henchman has joined your organization.
I've been looking for a place to use my talents. I could make this place the hottest thing around.
We'll see. I always check up on the people I hire, Incendio, if that is your real name.
It's not.
I'll find out who you are, and how you managed to be in two places at once, or to be two people at once.
New optional objective available.
My minions have learned how you managed to be in two places at once. You had a partner.
He's dead now, and I don't want to talk about it. We've all got our pasts. We've all got a little darkness in us.
Darkness, you say?
You know who I am? Fine. Let me show you what I can do.
Your vaults are full.
You lying weasel! You said you'd make this the hottest place around!
And I did! Look at all the attention you're getting.
The wrong kind of attention! You'll pay for the damage! You'll pay for everything!
I never pay for anything if I can help it. Not even my drinks.
An inferno is raging in your lair. A minion has caught fire. Scheme has succeeded.
We are learning a great deal about you. All your tricks are laid bare.
I'm learning too. And if you think I won't use what I discovered to take my revenge, you don't know me at all.
The only thing you'll learn is just how hot it can get for you here.
But where there's fire, there's always smoke.
Where did he go? He just disappeared. I doubt we've seen the last of him.
Side story begun. A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down. Research has been paused. Task complete.
Do you see that intruder? Capture them!
What do you mean? Not a problem.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down. A henchman is in danger.
Incendio! I should have known. You sent those tourists and those so-called valets. This is all your doing.
I had to make sure your humiliation had an audience. You caged me, and I won't forget that.
A second-rate crime lord trying to take me down? I've seen this show before, and it's overrated.
Soon the whole world will know I beat you at your own game. Time for a showdown.
Got it. They're not getting away.
A minion has caught fire. A small fire has started in your lair. Your minions are in combat. All fires taunting adversary. A small fire.
It's getting hot in here.
Anything Specific? This one must die. For science. You see? Nothing is certain but my success. Looks like this needs a little bit of help. I must consider my...
Iris unit. Respond.
You'll be playing solitaire for a long time, magician.
It could be worse. This is as good a place as any to lay low.
Laying low? On my island? What sort of trouble should I expect?
Another magician. Terrible beard. Cheap magic tricks. Willing to kill.
As if one of you weren't dangerous enough.
Side story begun.
My minions have just seen you performing live in Rome when you're clearly here, rotting in this cell. Explain.
I knew it. Some people just won't stay dead.
Your partner, you mean? I thought he'd been killed.
I thought so too. That double-crosser Ignacio. He and his friends have taken their show on the road.
Looks like that road has led them to my doorstep. Tell me, what's the price of your loyalty?
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room.
I need that intruder located and taken. You had good reason to suspect Ignacio was dead, didn't you? After all, you rigged that smoke machine to kill him.
Clearly, it didn't work. Ignacio tricked me somehow. That lousy cheat.
I doubt it was a clever trick. I suspect he just held his breath.
You asked me the price of my loyalty. Kill Ignacio, and I'll pledge myself to your cause, whatever it is.
We're going to light a flame under the world. Find that intruder and kill them. An intruder in the lair. Kill them. I want that intruder dead. Find them. I'm thinking. If logic dictates.
Your minions are in combat.
Science kills. Let's proceed. I'll make a statistic out of them.
Training resumed.
Yes. Time to get things back on track.
Task complete.
I'm finally free of him. What do we do now?
There are many jobs for a cold-blooded killer with a fiery temper. You'll find them on the notice board.
I do love a captive audience.
Or an audience of captives.
Whichever.
Side story begun.
Dr. Ming, I presume. I'm an admirer of your work.
Ha! Do you know how many shady people drop into my life and open with that? It's a non-zero amount.
Then let me try something more novel. I want to augment your research, make it the best it can be.
Intriguing. Usually those who try to discuss my research are people with badges.
We have that in common. Why not meet to see what else we share? How are you finding my laboratories, Doctor?
They're excellent. I've made breakthroughs I assumed to be years and years away. It's just...
Have you not been adequately provided for?
Ooh, I have. I just think the spore gas needs test subjects. And I think I'll start with you.
Training has stalled.
Oh, hello again. I'm disappointed you survived, but that's science for you.
You must have a death wish to come back to my island.
This island belongs to nature. It will be the seed that a new, unspoiled paradise will sprout from. And you helped.
What have you done, Dr. Ming?
Infected the very air you breathe. Inhale deep, and it'll all be over soon.
A scheme has succeeded. Training has stalled.
What do you want, Dr. Ming? All I ever did was help you.
And your wonderful device can help me more. You were right. My operation needs to grow.
If you think you can repurpose my life's work...
I think as long as you're breathing that spore miasma, I can do whatever I want. See you soon.
I want that intruder grabbed as soon as you spot them.
Your minions are in combat. An agent has been captured.
Before you get any ideas with that weapon of yours, what if I joined you?
I seem to remember extending that offer first. Your response was to make some interesting choices.
Let me make a new choice. You saw how effective I was with my experiments. I could do that for yours too.
Why should I spare you? Why should I even trust you?
I crossed you because I didn't think you were a believer. Now I know I'm wrong. Let me show you I'm one.
A minion has been captured. Side story begun. Scheme has succeeded.
Ooh, I've isolated the ideal target for my perfected spore gas weapon.
A saber base?
They polluted the water for miles. Deploy the spore. Make them pay for their treatment of the earth.
And how will this further my goals?
By proving to you that my genius is worth keeping alive. Now, push the button.
A scheme has succeeded.
I admit, I'm quite impressed.
Keep me on, and there's plenty more where that came from. We'll save the world yet.
Save the world? You sound like you belong on the other side.
They don't want to save the world. They just want to be comfortable. I'm prepared to actually save the planet. Humanity is just in the way.
Another thing we have in common. Welcome to the team, Dr. Ming.
Hello. Small thing, probably not important, but we've been experiencing some technical difficulties. Corrupt data, power spikes, that sort of thing. We're going to attempt a brief hard reboot of our systems.
Skip the small talk and tell me what you're doing to fix it.
First, we're going to turn everything off. And then we'll turn it back on again.
Training resumed. Training has stalled. A minion is deserting. Something is wrong with either the minions.
I've replaced your hardware. I've bolstered your staff. Give me good news about our issues.
I'm pleased to report that we've got everything under control. Our technical issues are at an end.
Then why is my intercom playing Hammer's national anthem? Fix this or you're finished. You have failed for the last time.
For someone with such cool stuff, you're awful with it. Janet here, coming at you from inside your computers.
Are you the one behind all of these technical problems? Wait, never mind. Get out of my computers!
No can do. If you want your systems back, you'll have to prove you're as good as I am by tracing this message.
Where's the IT department? I want this message. Oh, right. Dead. Oops.
A minion is deserting. Task complete.
I've dug up info on our mysterious Janet friend. She can disable any electronic device with a single touch.
So can I. They call it the power button. It's usually the one with a circle and...
I mean, just by touching the thing. No buttons required.
Don't interrupt me again. A walking EMP. She must go down well at science fairs.
Also on airplanes.
If she wanted to, she could wipe out all our systems again. We need to upgrade our virus protection, and fast! Virus protection installed. We can handle any threat that Hacker throws at us. She'll never crack it.
Me again. It's so easy to get into your systems. You could really use someone of my skills helping you out.
I don't need your help. My minions can handle the IT.
I'd believe you if I hadn't hidden a virus inside your virus protection software. Simpletons. Laters.
Oh, she's good.
Wow! I was watching your little trace routine and I'm impressed. But you didn't glance out of your window.
Windows? No self-respecting lair owner busies themselves with windows. What do you want?
To join you, of course. If you can stop me from taking apart your tech, piece by piece, that is.
I can't let you run riot over my operation. Right, that does it. Let's shut her down for good.
Training has stalled. Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
That was fantastic. You're clearly worthy of my skills. What do you need me to do?
I'd like you to impress me. Fail to do that, and I'll kill you myself.
Sure, I can do impressive. Let me prove myself. You have a criminal record on one of these continents, right?
On all of them, actually.
What if I told you there was a way to make one of those records disappear? Let's have some fun.
An interrogation has succeeded. We have more intel.
It's done! I've wiped out your heat from that region. It's like you never existed.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. That doesn't happen easily. There's a seat at my table for you.
Really? You mean it? I'd shake your hand, but the static would give you a nasty shock. Happy to come aboard.
Excellent. If you break anything, I'll break you. Keep that in mind.
Go ahead.
Have you seen the report? That meddling journalist Padma Banerjee is dead, and authorities are baffled as to how.
Sure did, boss. Nice one. Finally taking her out.
That's the thing. I didn't. She's the 8th target to turn up dead that I didn't touch.
Doesn't that still come out as a win for you, though?
Not if this assassin decides to target me someday. Get out there. Find out who's killing them and how.
Task complete.
I was expecting a report an hour ago. What's the final word on these assassinations?
Boss, it appears the cause of death in all cases was poisoning.
But how? We observed them. None of the targets were hit with darts or gas or anything suspicious.
That's not all, boss. It appears the poison is unique to sea creatures. Ones that live in hammer waters.
Hammer? Not much, but it's something. Very well. I'll shake that tree and see what falls out of it.
You should be proud. None have ever succeeded in tracing these deaths back to a humble sushi chef like me.
I gather that you are the owner of this restaurant, Fugu Furukawa.
Indeed. My restaurant empire lets me put poison in the veins of any VIP in the world. None are safe from me.
Well, now that I know who you are, one could argue that you're not safe from me.
I'll let you think that for now. But until we meet again, be careful what you eat. Johnny? Oh, if it isn't my worthy adversary. I hope you've been eating well since our last encounter.
I've kept busy. Strangely, for all your talk of being the head of an empire, I haven't seen you out there.
I prosper beneath notice. Or do you not remember how many bodies I dropped before you finally found me?
Be that as it may, I have business in this territory. Stay clear of me, or you'll certainly attract my notice.
Your operation has already swallowed my poison. All you can do now is wait for the end.
Training has stalled.
My. You certainly are clever, neutralizing all my poison like that.
If you had the courage to face me directly, this would be long over by now.
All the more reason to do things my way. You'll never find me. Furukawa Sushi House is a global institution. And I could be at any one of them, slicing the sashimi that will take you from this world.
Fine. If my quarry insists on going to ground, then I'll leave it no ground to go to.
Task complete.
My ancestors would have seen shame in my defeat, but I'm a modern woman. You've earned my
Loyalty? No, Madame Furukawa. I was just going to kill you.
Wait. I can be of use to you. Imagine what my potent poisons could portend for your plans.
I wouldn't mind watching my enemies eat the wrong piece of Chutoro. All right. Convince me of your usefulness.
Lend me your strength to rebuild the name you shattered. Do that, and I will become your greatest asset.
We've got a new prisoner. Not enough gold to complete this construction.
In order to be useful to you, I need my restaurants. They give me reach and access to the whole world.
So reopen them and get on with it already.
I must do it in a way that restores my restaurant's honor. Give me this chance to silence my loudest critics.
I do happen to be good at silencing people.
Let me teach your minions my recipes. And then we'll invite all these critics to their last meal.
Training has stalled. New research has been completed.
small fire has started in your lair. Task complete. Training has stalled. Task complete.
Impressed, Madame Furukawa. You could very well be my most efficient and effective assassin.
You're most efficient? So, does that mean?
Yes, I've decided to spare your life. I will change the world, and you will kill those who would stop me.
Of course. You're...
I know, but I warn you.
Side story begun.
I needed that earring to complete the pair. There's nothing more irritating than a single earring.
Wait, you have the other earring? Everyone says it's lost.
Lost usually means me. Clara Jones is the name. I get what I want. And I want everything.
You'd better not get in my way.
Well, the British Museum can't compete with me. Neither will you.
A trap has been triggered. Task complete.
You stole my paintings. I hate playing against cheats.
You again! You don't seem upset.
Oh, it's no bother. The trackers on my paintings have told me exactly where you put them.
I think you'll find it won't be so easy to get them.
Ah, but I don't have to get them. I just have to offer a price to those who will.
Your minions are in combat. Deleting.
Just let me have my paintings. You're not even looking at them.
They are not your paintings. They never were. Just accept that you are no match for me.
I'll have my next big score in my hands before you even know which way I'm headed.
I'll know which way you're headed. Minions, tell me which way she's headed. Tell me where you found the carved stone. It had better still be there.
It's still there, right where I found it, in Egypt.
Excellent. Who else knows about this?
Oh, very few people. Me, you, Clara Jones, my barber.
Clara Jones. That means she has a head start. Whatever she paid you isn't worth the hole you've dug yourself.
The host of When Aliens Bury Things. I guess the cameraman and the producer would know too.
Someone make him stop talking.
A scheme has succeeded. Scheme has succeeded. A trap has been triggered. Soon the entire obelisk will be mine. The Holy Grail of archaeology.
Isn't the Holy Grail the Holy Grail of archaeology?
Not anymore. Do try to keep up with the trends. A scheme has succeeded.
I want that obelisk. Hand over the pieces you found.
Never. I found them fair and square. Well, square anyway.
We each have parts of the obelisk. Perhaps we could work out some sort of arrangement.
Only one person can own the obelisk. Let's play for it. A game of chance to settle it, once and for all.
I'll meet you at my favorite roulette table in my casino.
Everyone knows your favorite table is rigged. Make it your second favorite, and we have a deal.
Your minions are in combat.
I'm thinking. I will not do this thing. That's the game done, Clara. I'll just take my winnings and... Wait, what's that noise?
Oh, roulette makes a wonderful distraction, doesn't it?
You're trying to steal the obelisk stones!
Trying? No. Succeeding? Yes. Oh, don't mind my thieves. They'll be out of here soon enough. Are you ready to lose your loot?
Locate and grab that intruder.
What do you wish of Incendio?
A trap.
There are so many things in the world that aren't mine yet. The only thing I'm collecting here is dust.
Consider it a sabbatical, a holiday, a very long leave of absence.
I can be useful. I can find the most valuable items, spot forgeries. I can even shoot things if needs be.
Forgeries? Tell me, have you heard of a man called Cafard?
Great example. I can shoot him.
A trap has been triggered. Side story begun.
Another cockroach crushed. The art world can be ruthless.
That should keep him away from the art world, and he revealed where he hid the obelisk base.
Now, all we need is to get it and bring it here.
We? Does this mean you are on my team?
I'll put my cards on the table. On my own, I can never collect everything. And I'm running out of shelves.
Scheme has succeeded. Research has begun.
We did it. It's beautiful.
I did it, you mean?
What about the minions?
I did it.
Fine, I admit it. You know what you're doing. I look forward to working with you.
For me!
Fine.
A brand new henchman has joined your organization.
What do you require? That wouldn't end well.
The Declaration of Independence is important as an idea, not a piece of paper, right?
It's important as a piece of paper that's worth a lot of money. It had better be safe.
Oh, it's safe enough, but it may not be entirely genuine.
And you're a genuine dolt who is not entirely safe.
Side story begun. Your criminal networks are idle. Consider running some schemes. Research has begun.
Executing instruction.
At least everything else of value is genuine. But how did this happen?
The art world is vicious and full of deceit.
Huh. Just wait until he sees my revenge. None of these phonies will dare cross me again.
Training resumed. A scheme has succeeded. Task complete.
The Forge's name is Carl Cafard. He's been causing havoc in the art world for years. A quiet, restrained havoc, of course. We're civilized, you see?
Now that I have his name, he'll never trouble you again.
There's something you should know. He'll have built explosives into his forgeries.
I thought you said you were quiet and restrained. That's my trick.
He's not exactly one of us. And besides, people say there's no such thing as an original idea. Cafard says that all the time.
Training has stalled. Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
How dare you raid my warehouses? I won't be insulted by a common thief.
You stole the Declaration of Independence from me first and replaced it with a fake.
You couldn't even tell the difference. You wouldn't know true art if it exploded in your face.
If you try to pass off another cheap knockoff, you'll be sorry.
Oh, I don't think so. I think you're going to find it very hard to do business now. Farewell.
Training resumed.
There's some old paintings going up for auction. Carl Cafard will surely try to steal them.
He will indeed. Let's make sure I'm the one he tries to steal them from.
Understood. We'll grab them right away.
No, you clod! Buy them, legitimately, so he'll never suspect it's a trap.
Legitimate?
A scheme
scheme has succeeded. Task complete. Task complete.
It's good of you not to hold a grudge. I wish more people were so foolish. I mean, forgiving.
Grudges are of no use to me. I've just acquired some paintings, and I want to be sure they are not some of yours.
They need conservation. A steady hand to clean them and preserve it. I can do it, if you like.
That would be wonderful. You'll have to get right up close, I imagine.
Oh, certainly. Let's forge a new path together.
A small fire has started in your rear. We've got a new prisoner. An intruder has given us their secrets.
But I could fight.
I've got you now, Cafard! Wait a minute. There's something off about you.
The real Cafard is miles from here, sipping wine on the left bank. Oops.
Ah, so you are a fake. I have to say, I'm impressed he pulled that off.
So you'll leave us both alone then? I've been through enough. What with the plastic surgery?
I didn't say that. I'll send my team to Paris for the genuine article while I deal with you.
Your criminal networks are idle. Consider running some schemes. Side story begun.
I have a proposal for you. Rot in here or work for me. I assure you, my threats are very real.
But I have to admit, it's tough out there for a forger working alone.
Then it's settled. I'll need to see some identification for the paperwork.
Oh, of course. I'm sure I have some... somewhere.
It's a joke, Cafard. I don't do paperwork.
A trap has been triggered.
Yes?
Your minions are in combat.
In good time.
Task complete. Research has begun. Task complete.
Let's hope none of them notice they've been haired.
No fear of that. My work is, as usual, perfect.
Just make sure it stays that way.
A trap has been triggered.